Okay, so pretty much I was at the pet store over here and in the multiverse of Atlantis, Hollywood. A Baltimore Ravens game, or the Falcons game, and the Orioles game, each and every time. Anyway, like, the pet stores where they sell puppies and kittens, where they sell puppies and kittens, they name that the veteran store. A veteran store is where they sell puppies and kittens at Puppy Kitten. Okay? That's where they'll sell you a fish, or a Chinese fish. And it's very pretty. But this is multiverse. There was no international duplicity. The international word of wordy at birdie was a conflict of everyone's interest due to the circumstance that it only hit Atlantis to begin with. Aside from the historic monument that didn't make a movement without a weeping angel to begin with at the Pandora box. That's not in English. The Pandora box is like a bunch of mall rats. Literally. Where everyone talks good gossip. A good gossip about it. But anyway, I was over there at the pet store. That's where they say veterinarian. That's the name of their job, where they sell cats and dogs. And when they're selling it, it's like the CIA went over there and said, "Oh, I'm a veterinarian." That's messed up. If you see someone wearing dog chains, that's a fossil from a church. If I ever see someone say that they're a veterinarian again, especially the CIA, they're on A&E and Dog Bounty Hunter, bragging about how many human trafficking that they're doing through their bus line. There's 20 bus lines where they will lie and say that's the dispatcher. They plagiarize Law and Order. And they'll say, like, oh, that's what the CIA did. They're over there at Burger King, KFC, and Taco Bell. And Waffle House. Where they all used to have jobs. They're all in the food industry, the restaurant industry, the coffee shop industry. Yeah, they're in the shops industry. Of food shops industry. Right? This is messed up. And I've seen it happen so many times where they plagiarize Law and Order all the time. And they did human trafficking all the time. And they'll speak from a fossil all the time. And this is messed up all the time. Guess what their word is? Tropical. Guess what that is in New York City? Guess what that's about to be? It's about to be a nap. Because I'm going to take a nap about this. I'm going to sleep on this again. This is not good. There are Cybermen from the world of robots attacking people. They went over there and stole all those people into sex human trafficking. The CIA did. Even Dog the Bounty Hunter did that. And it is named Stripperella at Robot Chicken on South Park Drive. Because it is a circumstance. If you got to hitch a ride from a hitchhiker from another galaxy, it's not international. But international is a real good excuse to steal a puppy and a kitten, saying that they is a veterinarian out of the international. using a fossil as an excuse for human sex trafficking. Now that's what the CIA did. A bunch of women did that too, to a bunch of little boys. This ain't right. And they plagiarized. This is how they did it. By having Law and Order's Police Academy TV show on them. That's what they was wearing. Now this ain't right. This ain't right. This is messed up. These are like 14-year-old kids. This ain't right. And the only thing that they know how to speak is Chinese from a Siamese cat. And I gotta go back to King Tut to translate it. But no supernatural got involved, and when it did, it's on A&E. A Digital Impact. I can't even say Gangland because that's a Digital Impact too. That's me speaking fossil. Because no one really knows English. It's that close to comfort. That close. But that's where they sell puppies and kittens. That's the name of the job, a veterinarian. Where they groom puppies and kittens. But that's what the CIA did. They went over there and said they is a veterinarian. And you gotta be military for that. But there's more. Legally, this is messed up. Legally, you need to go through the Federal Bureau. You want to know why? Because only the Constitution will protect you. When and if they want to use, this is what Dog Bounty Hunter did. That's what A&E did to all those women. Even them grown ass women did that. And I look at it. Keep your friends close, but keep your friends closer. You want to know why? Because that might be a child of God. They might have a Jesus in their life. And they'll do anything evil to get that close to the gates of heaven. They'll do anything evil to get that close to the gates of heaven. And it's true that they will live their life that way. If it ain't a culture, it's going to be a cult. If it ain't a culture, it's going to be a tradition. If it ain't a culture, it's going to be a belief. If it ain't a believer, no one's going to be able to close the gates of hell. And this is what they believe in. Even though it's dead, they will still walk up to the gates of hell and worship a demon. They'll still go up to the gates of hell looking for the supernatural. No scientific explanation. That's what they're looking for. That's what they want, and that's what they need to see. Because as soon as they knock on the devil's door, a Lucifer's going to show up, and they're not going to know what's the matter. This is what the CIA is. This is what the CIA did. They have never, ever seen a supernatural. They have never, ever seen a creature outside of their belief. And this is what they're going to have knocking on their door is a Satan. They are blinded by the light. They need some Jesus. I swear on the good book, if they don't have their Jesus at their church of belief, with some non-believers, they don't go back to their sinners, this is going to be hell for their memorial. This is going to be hell when they have to be dishonest and break the Constitution with a sin. That's the acts of harm. Wait a minute, there's more to it than that. They plagiarize Law and Order theme, a TV show. Now, they're the only ones who watch television. They're the only ones who watch karaoke at Tropicals in New York City. And they're the only ones who know. And the multiverse, they are walking alone. And they're the only ones who have seen that. But yet, they're still looking and searching for a purpose. They're looking for a purpose. It is a crying shame that they got to use man letters, having never learned. Now, this is CIA having never learned. Concerning, this is concerning a lot of people. How the Bible Belt is open for the acts of fear. And it is Jesus who went up to the temple at the churches. And whether it be of God, earth, whatever book you could throw at them, whatever excuse you could have for Moses to give you the law, and whatever the people answer and said, there is a devil, and they have a name. And Jesus answered and said unto them, I have done one work. And they invite you in. And when Christ has come, you can only expect a miracle. But let there be mercy. And the pharaohs have chief their priests of their empire. This is their empire. And it's a Jesus empire. And they seek Jesus. They seek Christ. They seek cometh of the Lord. And they say unto them, do you have sin? Well, Jesus forgave your sins. God forgives your sins. You can start over. Now, that's the CIA and their belief of God's earth. Because it's a fossil at the memorial. And these are 80 bus loads of people with 20 buses of shuttle bus through each wormhole, through each black hole, through each stargate as an excuse to loose stargate. It is a circle of a ring through Eureka's capacity and data as an example of the multiverse dark waters. But there's a 52 pickup. Now, we know each 52 states is dead. Now, we know each of God's earth is dead. We all know that's a fossil. That's why it's got a reef at its door on Christmas morning. Because it's dead. But it happened anyway. That's not a regular bully. Something is abnormal in their conduct. Because the 52 states is dead. And this ain't looking too bright. It's looking on the bright side. They're dead. God's earth is dead. The 52 states of the United States is dead. It's a fossil. It all passed away billions of years ago. And it's a good reminder of a dino's earth. It died. It's dead. And one little spark of time could have changed that. Piece by piece. And the 9 worlds of the dark waters, the reminder it's dead. And 110 language arts of the ancients against the unclean spirits. It's dead. 52 states of the United States is dead. It's a fossil. God's earth is dead. I'm focused on God's earth. I can't focus on 52 states that's dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. The United States passed away. The United Kingdom is dead. They're all dead. They all passed away. 1,000,000 light years ago. Billions. 20 billion light years ago. That means it's billions of years ago. It's dead. It died. It passed away. And I hope to God I get to keep what I've found to myself. Thank you for sharing.